So in the front row it's Paul Hinton versus George Robinson. The race away. We're on board with Matt Wallace. A poor start from Hinton. Lots of wheels bending. That gives George Robinson the lead. And now Matt Wallace is going to try and attack Hinton around the outside as we head down to Redgate for the first time. Stuart Nichols is in the MR2 started alongside him. Nichols runs fourth into Redgate then, as they now head down towards Hollywood, and then they're onto the Crane of Curtis. Robinson, Hinton, Wallace, Nichols, the top four. They turn onto the Crane of Curtis then for the first time in the 7th round of the Toyota MR2 Championship. To the brakes, into the old hairpin then. Robinson's trying to break away from Hinton. Hinton in turn breaking away. Nichols runs out wide all over the grass. Matt Palmer's gone 4th, Hefford's gone 5th, Luke Austin we're on board with, he goes 6th. I think Wells looks like he's gone 7th as Luke Austin readjusts his mirror before heading down into McLean, stuff on the inside of Matt Wallace, attempts Matt Palmer, he can't do that. Guy Hefford there as well, the Browns Hatch Race winner. Now attacks going down to copy, but Palmer has that line covered as they turn into the right hander now then. So there's fewer cars that now we've got for 3rd position back. Robinson and Hinton continue to battle it out for the lead. Good run off the corner for Luke Austin. Here attacks Guy Hefford, who is attacking Palmer. So Luke Austin goes back to the outside. Can Guy Hefford grab 4th position here down the chicane? No, he can't. So Matthew Wallace leads this group of cars across the line to complete the first lap of the race. Again a good run off the corner for Austin. He tries to attack Hefford. Wallace and Palmer have gone away a touch as they turn into Redgate. Around the outside attempted Palmer there. He couldn't do that. Matt Wallace stays there in 3rd position as Guy Hefford runs all over the grass. Meanwhile Paul Hinton attacking for the lead as they go down through the Crane of Curtis. George Robinson just about staying in front at the moment as they go down into the old hairpin. Now they're back for 3rd. Wallace defending from Palmer, who's trying to come right round the outside. He couldn't do that though. Now they will make their way up towards McLean's. And Hinton's lost time. He's fallen back from Robinson and into the clutches of Matthew Wallace as they all turn into McLean's. Hefford trying to find a way up on the inside of Matt Palmer. He runs all over the grass. The car slides back onto the circuit. He's lost plenty of places. So Hinton's 2nd, 3rd is Wallace, 4th is Hefford, 5th is Austin now. Like 6th is Nichols in the rear view mirror there, the left hand side rear view mirror. 7th it looked like was the recovering Matthew Palmer. Now Wallace having to defend and attack at the same time there. But now this has allowed Hinton to get away and Hefford to attack onto the start finish like Hefford on the grass there, trying to get ahead of Matthew Wallace, and now Luke Austin round the outside. Can he make a way past both of them? So Austin on the outside, in the middle is Wallace, on the inside is Hefford as they all break as one into Redgate corner. And who's going to lead out of the corner? Well, it must be side by side. We see Palmer's dropped out of it. It's starboard side between Wallace and Austin. Onto the Crane of Curves they go. Then we can ride on board with Matthew Wallace. The inside of him though is Luke Austin. Dive into the inside through the Crane of Curves. He's got it done just about. But Wallace tries to come back at him. Can't do that into the old hairpin. And Luke Austin runs all 4 wheels off the circuit. Gets back on though in time. And now here comes Guy Hefford. He's been made an advantage in all that. He's gone 4th then. So Matthew Wallace is actually a big loser. But that all started through the chicane. And when he's making a mistake into McLean's there, that's allowed Matthew Palmer to find a way through. And so Stuart Nichols, he's gone past both of them. He's up to 5th position as they head down towards Coppice. Battle still on for 3rd between Luke Austin and Guy Hefford as they all make their way back onto the back straight. Down towards the chicane they come once again. We've lost Michael Nichols, which means we still have 35 cars. 36 started, 35 left, which is the best entry for the year of the 750 Motor Club Toyota MR2 Championship. Across the line they come to complete yet another lap. It is Paul Hinton that leads the way. No, sorry, 2nd position. He's 2.5 seconds down as Matthew Palmer side by side with Stuart Nichols into Redgate for 5th position. Nichols is going to be urged out wide here by Palmer, and that's allowed through as well for Matthew Wallace. Down to 7th goes Stuart Nichols. they head onto the crane of curves. Like I was saying, it's Robinson leading from Hinton by 2.5 seconds. Third is Austin, fourth Hefford, and it was Nichols in fifth. It's dropped down to seventh now behind both Palmer and Wallace. Then it is Nichols in seventh. Eighth is the 40 machine of Ben Cater. Ninth is James McCutcheon, and in 10th position is Jim Davies. 11th is Clive Morfitt. 12th is Ben Rowe. So that is the top 12 when they completed lap 3. But attacking into McLean's is Matthew Wallace. Ben Rowe even. It's who we run on board with now then. For the first time in this race, we can ride on board with the number 21 machine. Batting away with Clive Morfitt. And slow car down the straight. I think that is the car of Amy Atkinson, the leader's lap. And it's rounding outside of Ben Rowe there. Tried to come. The car in the hands of Lloyd Clarkson. He couldn't get past Rowe there. Meanwhile, battle for second because Luke Austin's got to move on. He's closed in with Paul Hinton. Going with him is Guy Hefford. So second, third and fourth all together down to the old Heifer. And George Robinson's escaped. He's heading towards yet another victory. He was a double winner at Cadwell Park. And it looks like he's going to start off this Donington Park weekend with victory as well. And once again, just in his rearview mirror there was Luke Austin. So we head down towards McLean's. Looks like at the moment Paul Hinton will stay second as we turn through the right hand. Yes, he does. Now, is he going to have to defend down to Coppis? Luke Austin's right in his wheel tracks. A little bit of moving around for Paul Hinton, not too much so. As we turn through the corner there as well, Guy Hefford. So the second, third, fourth still together. They come to complete the lap, and a good run out the corner for Luke Austin. This puts it on the inside line as we go down towards the chicane. Can he get ahead of Paul Hinton here? Meanwhile, George Robinson's found himself doing some lappery under braking for the chicane, and through the chicane we're going with through into second for Luke Austin. Good move there. So Luke Austin makes his way up to second on the completion of lap 5. Now is Hinton going to fight back into Redgate? He's trying to find a way up on the inside here. Can he make this work? Well, Palmer's in the rearview mirror and Hinton's back to second. So once again, Paul Hinton runs second. Third runs Austin. Fourth, it looks like it's still Hefford, and I think Matthew Palmer's closed them in now. Yep, he's with them. So second all the way back to fifth is together. Poor run out the corner for Paul Hinton, allowing Luke Austin right onto the back of him once again. Let's just take a replay of a few laps ago when Luke Austin ran all over the grass after making his way past Matthew Wallace. Held it all together though. Back on board with Ben Rowe once again, trying to move his way up the field. Chasing after Clive Morfitt once again. Couple of cars off on the gravel there. That's Luke Austin and Paul Hinton, the cars that were battling for second position just a moment ago. So they're out the race, as has gone Michael Wells. We'll try and find him somewhere off the circuit, as has Stuart Nichols. So we're down to 31 cars, but 4 or at least 3 people have come from the front group. So they cross the line now then. It's George Robinson with a 5-second lead to Guy Hefford, who's second. Third is Matthew Palmer. Fourth is Matthew Wallace. Fifth is Jim Davies. Now sixth is James McCutcheon. Seventh is Clive Morfitt. Eighth is now Ben Rowe. Ninth is Lloyd Clarkson. And in 10th is Paul Hudson. So completely the order has changed in all of that as we head down through the crane of curves now. Fortunately, a technical fault with Luke Austin's onboard camera meant we couldn't see his the crash from his angle. Meanwhile, in the gravel there with Michael Wells. Back on board with Matthew Wallace then as he attacks Matthew Parr into the chicane, who makes a mistake there, running in third. This is going to give Wallace this is his best race of the year for Matthew Wallace. And could he get a podium here? Because he draws up alongside Matthew Palmer in the closing stages of this race. He goes round the outside of him as we head down into Redgate. closing in on a car they are lapping. That is Andre Danescu, who they've got past now, but in the third position he's done it then. Matthew Wallace has moved up ahead, or Matthew Palmer is not far behind the second place car either. That is Guy Hefford as we head through the Craner curves for the final time. Ben Rowe makes his way through the chicane, then behind Clive Morfitt. Battle continuing then for what is 7th. And up on the inside zone, he gets it done, I think. So up to 7th goes Ben Rowe. His next closest target is James McCutcheon. As Matthew Wallace makes his way through the chicane for the final time. Guy Hefford will get the checkered flag for 2nd, but the race victory will go to once again this year. George Robinson wins 2nd, Guy Hefford. 3rd, Matthew Wallace. 4th, Matthew Palmer. There's your official classification. And Guy Robinson, your winner by 4 seconds. George Robinson, your winner by 4 seconds. From Guy Hefford in 2nd. 3rd, Matthew Wallace. 4th, Matthew Palmer. In Class C, Jim Davies finishes 5th.